What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back-to-Back Battles. Today, we're using the Mega Medicham team once again with Mega Medicham, Nidoking, Bisharp, Gyarados, Amoonguss, and Tapu Koko. Let's get started and play some games. So, if you haven't checked out the previous episode, highly recommend go check it out. But currently, I think we're 5-1 so far. Yeah, I think we're 5-1 so far with the team, or 4-1. Did we win 2 or did we win 1 in the last episode? I can't really remember off the top of my head, but Mega Medicham, not sure. It's been doing work. It's just the speed stat on Mega Medicham is the most awkward part, and a lot of people have been questioning, hey James, why don't you run high jump kick? You don't run high jump kick on Mega Medicham in VGC if you value the Pokemon, because one, it already has not the greatest speed tier. 100 is okay, but like speed time with like a bunch of different Mega Evolutions like Kangaskhan, like Charizard, things that can just threaten the Medicham right off, not really that great. And plus Protect is such a common move that it's not too effective here. As we got our first opponent, Gengar, Kommo-o, the Bulu, the Incineroar, Greninja, and the Clefairy. So I wonder if it's Map Lock coming out from the Greninja. Again, my play is Bisharp, Koko, like in the last game against Kommo. I do go that route and then have Nidoking plus Gyarados in the back. I guess Dragonance could be helpful. I wonder what the Greninja set is, because I wonder if it's Scarf, but Bulus usually tend to be Scarf on this team. So I wonder if it's Scarf Greninja, because Map Lock, or it could be like a Sash variant maybe. I have no idea, but we'll find out. Just lead my Bisharp plus Koko, which is a pretty safe lead against my opponent's team regardless. Gengar, Clefairy will lead here. And you always have to Iron Head. I mean, I think you always have to follow me here, because if I have knockoff, your Clefairy is gone. So I'll go for Iron Head into Clefairy, and I think I'll just protect my Koko. Yeah, I like that. It could be a double protect coming out too. I guess I could see that play as well. So let's see what my opponent's gonna go out into for their choice. Is it gonna be, because I think this covers like a lot of things. I still have my Sash attacked with Koko, which is really good. And even if you double protect, I could always Volt Switch out into like my Gyarados. As yeah, we see to follow me here. Like I think you're forced to. Does this Gengar have anything specific? Just a Sludge Bomb and a Koko, which works out for my favor. And we do run Life Orb Bisharp, so we should be able to knock out Clefairy here. Oh, wow. Not what I expected. I mean, it's still okay for me, I think. I can still Volt Switch and Iron Head the Gengar, as Clefairy's going to switch out into Bulu. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So let's see what my opponent's going to go for. Volt Switch is going to come out, so I do win a potential speed tie. Or it could be Modest Gengar. We don't exactly 100% know. Nidoking is my play. Nidoking is absolutely my play here, as we're going to see the Sludge Bomb come out into the Nidoking slot. So Nidoking going to be able to hang on. We'll be able to get an Iron Head off into the Gengar slot and pick up that knockout. So Gengar going to go down there. Great. And now Scarf Nidoking is in. It's going to do some work. It threatens a Scarf Bulu. It can threaten the Kommo with Ice Beam, although I don't think that's my play. I think the play is just to get rid of whatever next to Kommo and have Koko plus Gyarados clean up in the end game. So Kommo is coming out. We'll go for the Iron Head and a Sludge Bomb combination. The only thing I'm really worried about is, I guess, it's Protect Bulu, but Bulu's going to switch out, which is okay here. Clefairy going to come in, which is fine. We get the Sludge Bomb into Clefairy, because that was a really good play for my opponent, because if I did double up the Kommo slot, the Friend Guard would have probably allowed it to live. Does Nidoking take this though? I guess we'll find out, because if Nidoking does not take this, I might have misplayed a bit. Unfortunately, Nidoking does not take it. So, we will drop our Nidoking right here. Maybe I should have went Coco and just Iron Headed. I guess that would is also a safer play. Yeah, that could have been a safer play too. Iron Head comes out into the Kommo-o. Good damage. As I can go Coco here. Yeah, I'll go Coco here. The reason I go Coco here is because one, the Kommo is in range of Gleam. Cause if it's okay, so the play is to Iron Head the Bulu and Gleam the Kommo. Oh wait, it's not Scarf. It's not Scarf Bulu. That changes a lot. I can threaten the Gleam and an Iron Head. Okay, this really changes things. I'm guessing it's Scarf Greninja. I mean, I'm gonna go for Gleam, Iron Head, and a Bulu. Kommo gonna protect. That means I take your Bulu most likely here. Oh, just double protect. Okay. Maybe just allowing Kommo to get a little bit of feeling to, yeah, I actually like that play from my opponent. Go for Iron Head. I wonder if you go for sub with Kommo if you have it. You could go for sub here. Although I don't think you have sub Kommo. I think you're 3 attacks. I think I'm going to Iron Head the Bulu. I really want to Sucker Punch the Kommo and Gleam here because I just want to make sure I KO. Because I feel like if you double protect there, you scout what I'm going to do. And you're just trying to get healing for to survive the Gleam. So, yep, I'm going to go on the offense here, it looks like. As we'll see the Flamethrower come out here into the Bishop slot, actually. So, going to be able to survive that. Not survive, but I will be able to survive with my Coco and get a Gleam off guaranteed. So, Sucker Punch was actually the best play there. Gleam will knock out the Kommo. And with my Sash, I get to take whatever this Bulu wants to throw out. It's going to be the Horn Leech. Okay. It can't be Z-move Bulu. I'm in decent shape. I have Z-move too. Go Gyarados here. I think I just go for Gleam Dragon Dance. Or does... Yeah, Bulu can't... you know what? Nah, just Protect is fine. I think Protect is fine. Gyarados should live 1 Wood Hammer, I would assume. Since it's -1. And I'm going to Dragon Dance so I can get a Z off potentially. Because if I can get the Z off, that's amazing. But let's see what this Bulu does. Leech Seed. Huh. I think you would Protect if anything. I'd be really worried about a Z-move here if I was my opponent. I'm going to Waterfall Gleam here. Oh, wow. You're going on the offense. Oh, Wood Hammer and the Gyarados could be bad now. Leech Seed was a thing I was not expecting. Gleam does a good amount, actually. Horn Leech going to come out, though. Into the Coco. Okay. Maybe I should have Dragon Danced again? Super strange Bulu set. I don't know if you Protect or you're going to go on the offense here, because it really comes down to that deciding factor. I think I'm going to try the Supersonic Sky Strike. I kind of wish I Dragon Danced earlier, but it looks like my opponent goes on the offense. Okay, that was a really strange endgame that I did not anticipate, but we do pull through because it looks like my opponent just does not want to click Protect. So I will go for the Z move and knock out the Bulu. That's not what I expected. I thought it was going to be Scarf Bulu endgame, and then I'd be able to get like maybe an Iron Head Gleam off. I either KO the Kommo or I get to KO the Bulu, and then Gyarados gets set up to win. That's what I thought was going to happen. Leech Seed made it strange. Definitely. I was really expecting a bunch of protects. Since my opponent wasn't protecting, I thought, okay, I'm gonna try to risk it here. Go for the Z move. If it doesn't work, hope it's not Berry. Maybe I can knock out the Falling Turn with Waterfall. But in retrospect, I think I should Dragon Dance once again, because maybe I could have knocked out Bullet to protect with the Z move. I think that was definitely a potential play that I could have done. But we end up pulling out the win. No Medicham, really. We haven't really brought Medichams. Of course, Medicham does not like the Mega Gengar or Kommo-o matchup. If I had Zen Headbutt, I mean, I guess I could have... Okay, so there are multiple Mega Medicham teams that I was testing originally. One was a Braviary Medicham team. Tailwind offense with a Lightning Rod user. I was debating about Marowak and Raichu. I didn't really like it too much. Then my second one was a Lele, Medicham, Zen Headbutt, Psychic Terrain, because Pure Power Zen Headbutt was actually kind of insane. But, like, I just didn't like its pressure against, like, Aegislash. And then we have this third team, which was, like, Medicham offense with, like, Nidoking, Bisharp, and Coco, and Gyarados. Like, those Pokemon I knew I was going to have if I was going to bring these core combinations. Because Gyarados, I want to Intimidate. I was also thinking about using like a Tailwind regular Mence, but I had rain issues with the rest of the core, so didn't feel like it was too good. As we got Rod as our second opponent with the team of Charizard, Tapu Fini, Thunderous Variant, Bisharp, Kartana, and the Landorus. So what do I want to do here? Coco's pretty good here. Nidoking's fantastic here. If it's not Scarf. Scarf Landers, Jolly Scarf Landers. Nidoking Coco actually sounds really good to me with Medicham in the back, and I think Gyarados. Gyarados is a little bit strange in this matchup, but I do like having that ground immunity as a switch in. If I'm bringing the two ground weak Pokemon as a lead. So you know what? We'll go Gyarados in the back. I thought Amoonguss could be helpful because Rage Powder and I could Spore easily. But we'll see how this goes. Game plan. There's not really much of a game plan with this team. The game plan usually is just to get as many KOs as possible quickly. Because that's what Mega Medicham can do. That's what Nidoking can force. Tapu Koko can pivot around. Gyarados can set up, so Gyarados I guess could be a sweep, but otherwise there really is no game plan with this team. It's just more offensive, like get as much as you can damage wise, and hope it works out. Let's see what my opponent's gonna lead though. Tailwind potentially? I guess I have to be worried about like Tailwind on Kartana. Then again, I'm leading two Pokemon that are really fast, so Earth Power No Gleam or Volt Switch would knock out Kartana. What would you lead here? Wonder if you lead Landorus. I could see Landorus leading. So, Bisharp Thunder is not what I expected. Okay. Nidoking and Tapu Koko. So, it could be Sludge Bomb on the Thunderous. Bisharp could protect here or it could go on the offense. I could see both. I'm gonna have Sash on Coco, so I'm not really too worried. I could go for Ice Beam, Volt Switch into Thunderous, but I'm not exactly sure how I like my position afterward. I could also Earth Power Gleam here, I guess. It just comes down to what is that item on the Bisharp? Is it Sash? Is it Life Orb? I think I am gonna Gleam and Earth Power. See what happens turn 1. As Thunders is gonna retreat. Interesting. Maybe you don't have Sludge Bomb then. Landorus is gonna come out, which makes sense. This could get real ugly real fast. Bisharp could protect here, and then you're forcing my Gyarados to come in most likely. Yeah, really solid play. I wish I Ice Beam now. Ice Beam Volt Switch would have been amazing here. I mean, I do get a Gleam off into Landorus. I can't tell if that's Assault Vest damage. It's either Bulky Scarf or a weak Assault Vest set. I need Nidoking in this matchup so much. I guess I'll find out if it's Scarf or not. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch into Bisharp and get in my Gyarados here. This is really awkward of a spot, but I'll get Gyarados in. Wait, you can't Earthquake, because if you Earthquake, you're next to your own Bisharp. So I wonder if the Tapu Koko's coming in, or if you're going for a different move here. I think Sucker Punch, Earth Power, if you're Special Landers, does cover a lot of plays here, though. Yep, it's Scarf. Does go for the Earth Power. Oh, and Bisharp went on the offensive, not a Sucker Punch, so I could have gotten Earth Power off into the Bisharp. Volt Switch comes out. Into the Bisharp. Go Medicham. Medicham might just be dropping here. Or Gyarados. Well, Gyarados would take the attack, I think. Arceum Z. That's a new one. Black Hole Eclipse Bisharp. Into the Gyarados. Okay, probably expected to switch. Alright, so Gyarados goes down. I don't think it's the worst spot though for me. I can go Nido. I think I'll live a Sucker Punch. And since this Landers is modest, it should be, if it's special, it should be modest. I don't think you run Timid. Timid just does not do anything. I'm gonna Ice Punch. Ice Beam the Landers. And Thunder Punch the Bisharp. Landers gonna retreat now into the Thundurus. Okay. Not really too worried about the Thundurus. It can't really do much against my team. It really comes down to what kind of set that Bisharp is. I wonder if it even has Sucker Punch. I mean, I would assume it does, but maybe it doesn't. Just Protect, okay. That works out for me. That works out for me for sure. So I get an Ice Beam off into the Thundurus. Almost picks up the KO. It's a berry, huh? Not offensive. Eating a Papa Berry. As I Thunder Punch into Protect. Probably expecting the Fake Out. I think my opponent was scanning for the Fake Out. I feel like Nidoking is just such a big threat to your team. You shouldn't leave it alone. So I feel like you might target down my Nidoking here since it's just such a big threat. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch into Bisharp and a Ice Beam once again. Because I can knock out Thundurus if I survive the Sucker Punch, but it's in the Medicham. So Medicham, can you take it? Nice! Mega Medicham putting in some work. Okay, Ice Beam does come out into the Thundurus. We'll be able to pick up the knockout. Sweet. And a Drain Punch will come out into the Bisharp. So nice! Medicham living that Sucker Punch. Really nice. That's the thing about Bisharp, it's weak. Z-move was interesting. Let's see what my opponent's last Pokemon are. Oh, it could be Charizard X. I forgot to accumulate for the fact it could be Charizard X on this team. Oh, it's Kartana in the back. I think that wins me the game. Unless it's a Assault Vest Kartana. Because I can Ice Beam the Landers here. I should be faster. And then I can Drain Punch the Kartana. No Charizard. Wow. Yeah, I'm faster than the Landers because I am Choice Scarf Max Speed. So I will be able to knock out Landers. Kartana. Yeah, I can't knock out both my Pokemon. Leaf Blade going to come out into Medicham, so Medicham's going to go down. I do have a Koko, and I do have a Scarf Nidoking on deck. There's not really much my opponent can do at this point, because I do outspeed Kartana #1 with both Pokemon. And Electric Terrain gets reset too, which is really nice. Okay. So get Tapu Koko in. And go for a Ice Beam Thunderbolt into the Kartana. So we'll go for Ice Beam, we'll go for Thunderbolt. That should finish out Kartana. Even if it's a AV, it can't knock out both my Pokemon, and 3 special attacks should knock out Kartana anyway. So Ice Beam gonna come out. Oh jeez, that almost knocked it out. There's the Focus Sash. on the Kartana as Thunderbolt gonna come out, knock out the Kartana, and that is gonna be a good game. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Nidoking put in some work. Medicham was able to put in some work too. I like it. I like it. So, maybe a really good play from my opponent though. The turn, what was it? Turn 1? The turn where you switched in a Landers and protected Bisharp, that was a really solid play. I do kind of wish I went for the Ice Beam, because I think Ice Beam would have been really good there. I also think maybe if I let Medicham, it could have actually been really different, because I could have, like, one, I pressured the switch anyway, two, I could have got a Drain Punch into Bisharp and not worried. But again, it comes down to the question, are you Sash on Bisharp? The Sash Bisharp allows it to live attacks, while, you know, items such as the Mighty Life Orb or the Z move we saw my opponent can pick up some KOs. So I wonder if it was based off Sucker Punch damage. I'm guessing it was. The Z move. I'm pretty sure you base it off Sucker Punch. Imagine if Z moves could get the priority. Well, we do have like Talonflame, I guess, but that's like the only case, I think. Imagine if we could get like that kind of priority. Well, actually no, Z Ally Switch also gets the priority, but technically it's not an attacking move. Imagine if we got like attacking moves that got more priority, like Gale Wings, Z move from Talonflame. Oh man, that would be strong. That would be strong. But Nidoking, Medicham putting in some work, and hopefully we'll continue in this third game as soon as we find it, because it's taking quite a while to find this third game, so we'll be right back with the third game of today's episode. Alright, we got Hang from the United States and New York, 1643 rating. As our last opponent. I think we've played him multiple times. It's going to be another one of those matchups with Gengar. Gengar, the Incineroar, Bulu, Kommo-o, Zapdos, and Milotic. Ironically, Zapdos is actually pretty good against my team. We'll go Bisharp, Tapu Koko. Man, I kind of want to bring Medicham this time, but it's just, you know, it's strange. I know it's not Scarf Bulu, which kind of helps ease up this matchup a bit. And I still think Nidoking plus Gyarados is going to be the core Pokemon I do want to bring in this matchup. Nidoking can help. Scarf outspeeds Gengar, can Revenge KO it, can, you know, throw off Ice Beams into Kommo-o, Earth Power for the Incineroar, or Sludge Bomb for the Bulu if you want to go that method. Milotic is threatened by my Koko. Yeah, actually... Yeah, I want to bring Nidoking as a backup answer to Gengar, and I definitely need Gyarados as a backup answer. Also, the Z move could help if Milotic gets a bit too problematic. So we'll see. My opponent could definitely not go the Kommo-o method here, but we'll see here. As I think it's decent against my team in matchup look theory. I'm not sure how solid it is to other opponents. Maybe it's not too solid because Amoonguss does give it trouble if it's like a Clear Smog variant. And if you don't have Substitute, could be problematic. And I don't know. Was the Kommo sub? I think it was. It's a tiny move. Gengar Zapdos does come out. Okay, I think. Interesting situation. I have Sash on Koko, so as long as I don't get poisoned, I'm kind of okay in this position. My opponent can go for Tailwind. Not too big of a deal here. I do want the damage on Zapdos right away to put in maybe range of a Life Orb Sucker Punch. So I'll just go for a Thunderbolt plus a Sucker Punch into Zapdos. Even if I fail and it's like Tailwind Protect, it's a lot better. I wish I had Knockoff in this situation, but I don't. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. As Zapdos is going to withdraw Incineroar? Kommo-o. Gengar's gonna go on the evolution. Does that mean you're gonna go for a Sludge Bomb? But I could Sucker Punch. I don't know. Oh wow, really did go on the offense here. So if I went for Gleam, my opponent was actually in trouble. Like a lot of trouble. Perish. Not sure about that. I could see double protect here. I could also see Incineroar coming in for the Kommo slot, so I think I'm going to Gleam low kick that slot. Again, I don't have to play too aggressive with the Gengar. I do have Sash, and I could Volt Switch out. This is going to be interesting, though. Wait, did this Gengar not have, might not have had, what's it called? Sludge Bomb. It might have been Shadow Ball. Okay, so it's just Protect here. So we're going to see the Protects come out. I really do want to get a low kick off into my opponent's team just to avoid this Perish. Do you think Kommo was set up though? Because I could Gleam again. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to low kick, Volt Switch. Yeah, I'll low kick, Volt Switch. At this point, I could get a Volt Switch off, so it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure Gengar shouldn't stay in. Unless it has sub. If it has sub, then I could see it staying in. But I do want to... Kommo switches out into Zapdos? Yeah, Zapdos was probably what I expected. Gengar does not switch out, though, so what did it go for here? Okay, I win the speed type, potentially. I do get the attack into Zapdos. Get Nidoking in. Now my opponent's in an interesting spot. Here comes the Sludge Bomb, tarring down my Nidoking slot. And I go for the low kick, expecting the switch. So Ice Beam, I think, should be able to knock out Zapdos with how much the Volt Switch damage did. So I'm going to Iron Head the Gengar slot and just go for the Ice Beam into Zapdos. Because Iron Head should put Kommo in range of Ice Beam, so that thing's never going to set up on me. That's nice. Kommo comes in. And I don't want Tailwind going up. We're going to see the Zapdos retreat too. Into Milotic. Oh, that's not a Pokemon I like. Okay, so I do get an Ice Beam off. It does come out into Milotic, so I do weaken the Milotic, technically. Oh, that did nothing. Iron Head comes out. So there's my Bishop here, but it's not too bad of a situation. Yeah, it's not too bad of a situation. No, I'm not faster than Kommo after Icy Wind. I'm gonna go Coco. And I think I double up the Milotic slot. Or I could just Ice Beam the Kommo just to be safe. But I'm worried about Icy Wind Protect here. But if Kommo does go on the offense here and Milotic protects, it could be a problem. You know what? I'll just go for Ice Beam the Kommo and Thunderbolt. Let's see. The Kommo does protect here. Yeah, just double protect. That's safe. Okay. Problem is the electricity disappears on the battlefield. I think the play is to Volt Switch to Milotic here and just Ice Beam the Kommo. Yeah, let's see how this works. I need to reset Electric Terrain so I can knock out the Milotic future turns. So, there goes the Kommo. Even if I'm taking Icy Wind, it's gonna hurt, but it's not the worst case, I guess. I do have Z-Move on my Gyarados. Oh, and it's not a 50% berry. It is a Moronga berry instead, so I'm glad I didn't go for the Ice Beam that one turn. Get Gyarados in. Could be a Recover coming out for Milotic, but I'm not sure. Get the Intimidate off. Here comes the Icy Wind. Doesn't knock out Nidoking, but we're -1 speed. I don't know if Zapdos comes out. I don't think it does. Gengar does come out. I regret not bringing Medicham now. Gyarados is faster than my Milotic. I could go for... there are a few things that could happen here. I think Dragonite's Ice Beam is an okay play, but there are a bunch of factors. One, you could go for... I'm just not sure. Do you risk my Milotic here? Because you could go for Sludge Bomb Icy Wind. It wouldn't knock out my Gyarados, and then I could Z-move your Milotic. You could be in trouble after that. The second thing is you could go for a Recover and a Protect, I guess. That could also be a safe play from the Gyarados as the Gengar as well. So it's just a Shadow Ball. Okay. Alright, now my Nidoking. It's fine. And another Icy Wind. So that actually works out for me, I think. If Gyarados lifts Sludge Bomb. Because if Gyarados lifts Sludge Bomb, now I can knock out the Gengar with Z-move. There could be a Perish coming, though. Because I think with Electric Terrain up, I should be able to knock out my Milotic with Thunderbolt. And if it doesn't, I'm in a lot of trouble. But I have hopes in Coco. Like, I have a lot of hope in Coco. I'm -1 speed. Yes, I am. Go for the Z move. Thunderbolt to my Milotic. Because you might just Sludge Bomb Coco and recover, which I think is going to be your play here. Or Perish Song. But if you Perish Song, I think I'm okay with that because I knock out the Gengar. Okay, nice. I do win another speed tie. Thunderbolt does come out into the Milotic. You've got to be kidding me. But it targets down to Gyarados. Ah, goes down. And Recover comes out. That is going to be a good game. So, man, Coco, really? You let me down, my friend. So yeah, I was hoping I could live the Sludge Bomb from the Gengar, but not being able to live the Sludge Bomb from the Gengar ended up costing me because I thought Gyarados would be able to live one Sludge Bomb at least. Would be able to get the Z move off into Gyarados. Thunderbolt would knock out my Milotic. But yeah, none of those happened. Like the worst case scenarios happened. So yeah, I just couldn't do anything after that. So I guess I should have brought Medicham because Mega Medicham's Thunder Punch could have been really threatening to my opponent's team, I think. I don't know, what would I really bring it over though? I guess Nidoking really didn't help in the end. It because I was either forced to lock myself in Ice Beam or go for Earth Power. But I locked myself into Earth Power, the Zapdos can freely set up Tailwind. So I'm not exactly sure if, like, there was a good way for me out there. I guess I should have Z-moved to Milotic. The one turn I Dragonetted. Yeah, that might have been the play. So Dragonetted, maybe I should have went for a Z-move into the Milotic. That's still questionable. Yeah, that's still questionable because then, even if I did that, I knock out my Milotic, right? But then, I still took the Icy Wind. Zapdos comes out. Coco. I can T-Bolt. If T-Bolt knocks out Zapdos, maybe an okay spot? Yeah. It might be, but then it comes down to, I think, either Speed Ties, or does my opponent get the Poison? Yeah, but maybe it was the better play just to go for the Supersonic Sky Strike. I really thought my opponent could play defensive there. But hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Metro Battles. I think we went 2-1 today's episode. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. Shows your support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, these side series on the channel. All that will be linked down below, as well as the the placement of this team. If you want to go try it out, feel free to leave a comment down below, as I do read them. Otherwise, have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.